They're eating the dogs.
One of the guys from Powderfinger.
They called me the C word.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I just don't want to see Australia become Asianised.
Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
And I punch bugs in the mouth for saying that.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Craig Newman, not a flog. It says it on my business card.
Hey. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Flogs Podcast. My name's Flan. I'm your host, and I'm joined by Mr. Craig Newman.
How you going?
This is a brand new podcast that I'm very excited about because it is a bit of a passion of mine, floggery, flogs. We just do want to give a bit of a disclaimer that our episodes are going to be pretty loosely researched. They may not be 100%.
It's all quite subjective.
We aren't trying to upset anyone. It's not for kids. You know, we're probably going to swear. If you're listening to this and you're a kid, you've come to the wrong podcast.
It's not meant to offend or upset anyone. We'll try and steer away from political leanings one way or another. It's just meant to be objective observations of acts of floggery.
Yep, and flogs in the wild.
Wild flogs.
Yes, and we also want you, dear listener, to get involved. So, you know, send us an email.
If you're a flog, we'd love to hear from you.
Would love to hear from you. So email it to us at flogspodcast@gmail.com.
Have you actually set up an email?
Yeah.
Fuck, you're
We're a
on
legitimate podcast.
Of course we are.
Exactly. People have to be able to contact us.
We have had podcast experience.
No, we haven't.
That is true. We have not had any podcast experience.
We have never made a podcast before, and this is our very first podcast we have ever made. We're going big for our first episode.
Yeah, what flog have we got?
I hope we haven't peaked too early. I hope we haven't set ourselves up for failure after this episode. But today's episode is about, I'll give you a few hints.
Okay.
He's worth about $6 billion. And he has red hair.
Red hair?
Yep.
Prince Harry?
No. Could be, though. But is he a flog?
Actually, no, fuck all about Prince Harry, so maybe. I assume that all the royals are flogged to some degree. Maybe that's something we can look into for a...
Yeah, all right, yeah. Well, that's it, listeners. If you can suggest a flog for us to do a case study of, just let us know. Okay, so today's flog is one Donald Trump.
Wow. Going straight to the top of the pile.
We're going big.
Going big. Go big or go home.
And Donald, if you're listening, please don't get upset. We're just having a bit of fun. Yeah. Don't do anything stupid. And if you love Donald Trump and you don't like that we're going to be making fun of him, let us know. Email us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll go straight to the recycling bin on the desktop. Like all your other emails, because we don't really want to hear from you.
Sure we do. Okay, so I'm just going to basically go through a few things that old Donald Trump, don't know if he's got a middle name. I want to say Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, Donald J. Trump.
So we're going to go back to 1973, and the United States Justice Department sued Donald Trump's company for refusing to rent to black tenants.
Oh.
Yeah. So
like blacklisted tenants or just colour of the skin?
No, I think it was colour of the skin. Yeah. So Donald Trump said that wasn't true. So he called it ridiculous.
Well, you're not gonna really say it's like, yeah, I did that.
Just shows how old he is too. It's a bit scary that he, owned buildings in 1973. According to Forbes, his net worth is $4.5 billion. He's worth much more, he reckons. Ugh. Golf-related income, $193 million, $77 million in. I don't know what that means. So obviously he's a golf coach or something.
And probably pretty good one.
Next up was the Central Park Five in 1989. Trump took out full-page ads calling for the death penalty for 5 teens who were wrongly accused of rape. They were...
I've heard about that.
Yeah, so...
And they were in jail for a bloody long time too, right?
Yep. So 1989, Trumpy took out full-page ads in New York City newspapers calling for the reinstatement of the death penalty in response to the case.
Wow.
In 2014, he wrote an op-ed calling the city's settlement with the Five a disgrace and said settling doesn't mean innocence and implied they were still guilty. And in June 2019, when asked if he would apologise to them, he responded, "You have people on both sides of that. They admitted their guilt."
Yeah.
And then in 2024, during a presidential debate, he reiterated false claims about the case that the men pled guilty and killed a person, neither of which is true.
I think we'll see a bit of a recurring theme here where that man is just on his own planet.
Just doing some research into this and just watching some of the things that he has done and said, and just the fact that anyone can do and say these things and not be crucified for it, but someone can have so much power and be in such a crazy position. And do you know what? I was thinking, like, it's almost like someone was sitting there saying, I don't think America could get any more of a lunatic, absolute psychopath president than George W. Bush. And America said, hold my beer.
Hold my Budweiser.
Yeah. I actually didn't realise that Dr. Phil is a Trump supporter.
Yeah. Actually, he could actually be his own episode.
I know, and I always respected Dr. Phil because, you know.
No, you didn't. No one respects Dr. Phil. It's like saying I respect Ricky Lake.
Nah, it's not, because Dr. Phil's a real doctor.
No, he's not. He's actually not.
What do you mean?
He's not a real doctor.
Well, he is, because he's Dr. Phil.
Yeah, but I could call myself King Craig. It doesn't make me a king. I'm pretty sure he's not a proper medical doctor.
He's got to be a doctor of some sort. I would fact. Actually, I'm just going to fact check that. Yep, doctor.
Not a medical doctor.
Yeah, but he's still a doctor.
He holds a PhD in clinical psychology and is therefore entitled to use the title doctor. Yeah. However, he has not been a licensed psychologist since 2006 and therefore cannot legally practice psychology. He's just a media. He's just a media shill. And I don't know what you call it when you've got no soul or substance. You're just
So I thought he was a real doctor helping people out, doing good thing for the world. And then I listened to a podcast where he was talking to Trump, and I was like, oh my God, this is absolutely horrendous. And like you say, he might have to feature in his own episode of Flogs by the sounds of things, which is disappointing. But
we won't talk too much more about him because we'll save that.
Exactly. We'll keep it a surprise. Yeah. Now, are you ready for the next one?
Next person? Is it Dr. Phil?
No, not the next person. The next act of floggery by President Trump.
Yeah.
I imagine you, Craig, being that you are one of the government, anti-government, you're a little bit, conspiracy theory-ish, I'd say. Like you're just a little bit tapped, a little bit,
I am sensible, observant, and cautious when it comes to what are people doing with my information and why. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. But anyway, if I say to you, Jeffrey Epstein, what's your thoughts?
Jeffrey Epstein was a billionaire who, again, could probably get his own spot in here. But I think he's most well known for is having an island where he harbored like-minded individuals where he procured people. I don't know if it was exclusively female that were potentially underage, where his high-powered rich elite friends could come and fuck.
I'm curious to know whether you are aware of this, but so like there's video that's come out with Trump and Epstein hanging out at a party back in the 80s or whatever.
Yeah, because they were both from Palm Springs, mate.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so they're buds. So in 2002, Trump said in a now famous quote in New York Magazine, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with.
Yeah, I bet.
It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side."
Did he actually say that?
He actually said that.
Oh,
those exact words.
Yeah, that's just like a pretty fucked thing to say, like when you're not a pedophile.
I know. Like, yeah. And then classic DJ Trump, when Epstein was arrested, he said, "I didn't really like the guy. Haven't spoken to him in 15 years.
Which I actually see somewhere that when I think it was like early 90s, he did a Entertainment Tonight Christmas special.
Yeah.
And was recorded saying to or about a 10-year-old girl that he's going to date her in 10 years.
Yeah.
Good on you, Donnie.
Yeah, like when he didn't realise his microphone was on in 2005 and he was saying to, I don't even know who he was saying to, but he was telling him how like he just loves beautiful women and like he just starts kissing them and he's like, when you're a star, you can get away with anything. He's like, grab him by the pussy.
Ah, the grab him by the pussy, yes.
Yeah, he goes, you can grab him by the pussy, you can do anything.
You can grab them by the pussy.
Yeah.
That statement on its own is pretty heinous.
I know, in any context.
Yeah.
I like the way that Joe Rogan came out and said, "Oh, it's just locker room talk. Like, it's just joking. Like, it's
he's
not
just ripping
anything."
with his boys.
Yeah, fuck off, Joe Rogan. Like, yeah, we'll have to do an episode about him. Jeez, I hope we've got time to record a lot of episodes because it's just coming out that there are a lot of vlogs around that need to be called out by us.
Yeah, I think that probably the only flog that I'd be hesitant to call out would be Putin because that is one scary man.
Well, Donald Trump's pretty scary.
Yeah. I don't think he's murdered anyone, though.
Yeah.
Oh, is that something that you're going to address shortly? I mean, not direct. I don't think he's murdered anyone with his own hands. Like, he might have caused situations where people died.
Yeah.
Or done things that has resulted in people dying.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that Putin has ripped the actual jawbones off plenty of men, women, and children in his lifetime.
Right, okay. All right, well, let's not... Hi, Vladimir, if you're listening. You won't
Big fans.
Get an episode because, we're going to have another podcast called Legends and you're going to be on that one.
You're going to be on all of that one.
Yeah, yep. Chat soon. All right. Thanks, Vladimir. Okay. So, Craig.
Yes.
Let's then go into how racist he is and how much of a flog he is when it comes to this whole immigrants and this immigration thing, right? So,
have you seen those videos of the ICE guys grabbing people? It makes you really upset.
Yeah, right. I don't know if I want to, but yeah,
it's really like it's full on because they just masked dudes and they're armed and they got body armor and they're ginormous, scary looking men.
What's ICE stand for? Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Yeah, right. And so I think there's again, I don't know this is actually true, but I think it's a very short course to actually join this particular branch of the federal government initiative to actually go and just grab anyone.
It's not even funny.
It looks a bit brown. Looks a bit brown. No, that's men. The videos they make me super upset.
Yeah,
and there's these men, and they, but you can tell that it's just a bunch of white dudes with face masks on. So if you're not actually willing to like get your face out and be an asshole, that makes you even more of a fuckwit.
Yeah, and more likely to do shit.
And if you've got problems with immigration, there are better ways to do that. That sounds like Nazi Germany.
Yeah, that's fucked. Speaking of flogs, bunch of flogs, those guys.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, though, sorry, just on that point, like he just keeps going on about things like they're coming out of prisons and mental institutions, and then there might be a couple of them might be okay. Like there's a whole bunch of prisons and mental institutions just along the border that are just opening the front gates and going.
The gates open. The gates open directly, like in the wall. The doors are actually part of the wall.
Did he actually build the wall? Because I remember there's talk about it.
Yeah, I think he's done a fair chunk of it.
Mm.
Well, I think that physical barrier has actually done anything, and so now it's like the next level.
How does that? Just how? I'm so dumbfounded. Like I watched a interview with Robert De Niro. I'm not sure if you've seen any of this stuff, where Robert De Niro was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he's like, they're showing how Trump's, bad-mouthed Robert De Niro and said he's a bad actor or whatever Trump does. And Robert De Niro's response was, he is so fucking stupid. And he goes, he's a fucking moron. And he goes, and a scary one. And he goes, and it's so frightening. And this was, I think, when he was trying to become the president, maybe before he was the first time, and was like, I just don't understand how this can happen. And what I can't believe of everything that's gone on, the fact that he got through one presidency, got impeached twice, the first president to ever face criminal charges, and he got voted in again.
I know. I actually think that's sort of a bigger reflection on the state of the US and their, I don't know, and it's sort of like picking that wild card and someone that is
the second time round though, or the first time round.
I think both. I think it is just the state of the way things are with people being really, really divided, and that divide where you've got, say, right wing and left wing, and there is there's no cohesion between it. So, like in Australia, we got the two main political parties, and generally people are one over the other, but very, very rarely would you see people not having a friendship because they are Labor or Liberal.
Yeah.
You might sort of some of the more psycho independent parties.
Yeah.
But
which
that's
may feature on future episodes of Flogs.
Yeah, good. But that's what I think started the first time around, where there was a lot of people kind of fed up with the American government in general and wanting something changed and something new. And so I can kind of see like why there was a bit of an appeal to have this wild card, this guy who's not even a politician, to come in and make things great. And I think the second time around is because there was actually enough people that he got on board the first time. And because regardless of, what he's doing, what he's done, he still became the president. Like that's impressive.
Yeah. So I feel like you're trying to give him credit when it's just so, to me, I just cannot understand, like someone who is just so disgustingly rich and privileged. Yeah, and corrupt. He's just so corrupt. It's so messed up. Yeah, I don't know. But
well, I mean, you might not be wrong, but he's still they went through the democratic process and through their democratic voting system, he still won. And you can't that's just how it is. And so
and I'm pretty
there's
sure
enough support for him. Well, there was at the time when people voted. because a substantial amount of people in America don't vote.
Yeah.
And so, he, like, like we look from outsiders looking in and go, what the fuck are you guys doing? But so regardless of his actions and what he's done, the actual democratic process that they have of voting and all that, he still got in.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, moving on. So still talking about the immigration thing, he said they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
So, what, them just being immigrants? Like,
yeah.
Categorically?
Yeah. He also, after a white supremacist rally turned deadly in 2017, said they had some very fine people on both sides.
Yeah, I have heard that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just like...
He also, at an immigration meeting in 2018, referred to African nations and Haiti as shithole countries. Oh God, he's like that you're nuts grandpa, eh? That you're like, that's just an absolute asshole, but you put up with because like he makes you laugh and he's your grandpa. Yeah, like God. And then he wanted more. Like, why can't they get more immigrants from places like Norway?
Isn't what's his name? Anders Breivik from Norway?
I don't know. Is that
name?
Yeah.
He's a guy that like shot all those kids on an island.
Oh, yeah. So
they can have him. He would actually fit in really well in America.
Yeah.
Love shooting people.
I know this is a personal favourite of yours when he talks about the immigrants and Springfield. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
That's the Haitian immigrants that he's talking about.
So they, according to Trump, they're eating people's pets. Like, just like... And that's a scary thing. Like, he just makes this shit up. And it's like there's no evidence or, like, he just makes shit up. Yeah. And, like, it's okay. And, like, he just does shit which just makes him look so fucking dumb.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Like, where does it end, though? Like, dogs, cats, guinea pigs?
Yeah.
Pet snakes, would they go there?
Yeah.
Sea monkeys?
I don't know. Yep, drink the sea monkey water.
Drink the sea monkey
Could
water.
Happen.
Goldfish.
Yep. A guy that I work with, he was telling me today that he used to like run like a tap room or something, I think, at a distillery, and they just like people just get drunk and like people on bucks parties or whatever, would go to his distillery and just do dumb shit. Someone actually grabbed a goldfish out of their fish tank and bit its head off. Yeah, so imagine being that guy. I wonder if that guy ended up being sort of a serial killer.
Probably. Or he works at a post office.
Because I've been drunk before, but I've never bitten the head off a goldfish.
There's probably been a few times where if there was a goldfish there, you would have.
I don't know.
Just because you've never done it.
I would have.
Well,
yeah, I don't drink now. So men these days. Yeah.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah. So, okay.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, it looks like you're drinking wine though.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to put a stop to it right now.
Oh, you're trying to stop being so sober.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing, but these beers are just not doing it.
Yeah, it's probably because they've got no alcohol in it. You idiot.
No, they do. Max 0.5%.
Oh, you're going to have to drink a fuckload of them.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure I've read somewhere. It's approximately 0.1 standard drinks. So if I drink 10 of these, that's the equivalent to drinking one mid-strength beer. And I'm not going to do that because these cost $8 for a 4-pack and I'm not wasting them trying to get drunk.
And the barefoot investor does not approve.
Nah. I reckon I would jump off a cliff if Barefoot Investor told me to.
Yeah.
If you're listening, Barefoot Investor, please don't tell me to jump off a cliff.
You're going to be on the next episode, cunt.
You know how it's going to end. Yeah. And I will get Craig to make a special episode about you if you do that.
Put some shoes on, you fucking hippie.
Nah, yeah. So anyway, shout out to Coles Supermarkets for Craig's looking a little bit puzzled for having these ultra low alcohol hoppy ale tinnies.
Oh my God, no one cares. Shut
for
up.
$8 for a 4-pack. So thanks, Coles. Okay, Craig, now if you could stop being a flog, let's get on with today's podcast. So let's talk about COVID. When COVID was happening, he did a couple of gaffes, you could say. He asked while he was on camera making some conference thing if there's any way that you could inject like disinfectant under the skin to kill COVID. And they were like, no.
Or have they tried?
Well, I don't know. I think that's how they ended up stopping COVID.
Wow.
It was injection. Well, they call them a vaccine, but really it's just a little
bleach.
bit of disinfectant. Yeah, that's it. And in 2020, he asked multiple of his advisors whether you can nuke hurricanes.
Well, I reckon if you had a hurricane and dropped a nuke on it, you wouldn't be worried about the hurricane anymore. So effectively, you can take away the effects of a hurricane with a nuke.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But do not try that at home. Yep. So might just ask, a bit off topic, but do you have anyone that you wanted to nominate for Flog of the Week? And listeners, I would like to put a call out. If you have someone who has wronged you or just someone that you've come across who was just a bit of a flog and needs to be called out, let us know. We'd love to get you on the podcast as a guest. Tell us all about it. We can give you a fake name if you like. Let us know. What's our email address? flogspodcast@gmail.com. Or, put a comment on Spotify, social media. Come say hey. So, have you got a Flog of the Week?
Well,
Craig.
I do, because we are having a crack at this podcast thing for the very first time in our lives. Never seen a podcast before. I actually know a couple of guys that were starting it's kind of like a self-help alpha male sort of like shitty podcast. We could probably do an episode on them. And so there was 3 of them. And so just in there.
Sorry, 3's too many, can I just say? I think 2's a good amount.
Absolutely. Like 2, like if you've got 3, you need to actually get rid of 1. Yeah,
because 1's awkward. 2, you got that back and forth. 3, a crowd, so they say. Sorry, carry on.
No, but so that's actually exactly, that's very, very in line with the story. So, look, I know a couple of the guys from it, and so they did one of their podcasts. I'm not going to mention the podcast. You all would have definitely heard of it.
Yeah. But you won't know because you're not going to mention it.
Yeah, you won't. I'm not going to name it by name because I don't want to get in trouble because the people involved may listen to this because they're now all got nothing else to do because they're not doing the podcast. And so, but the reason that came about.
Yeah, what happened?
So they did their podcast, and sometimes their podcast, they're alpha males, alpha bros talking about,
Oh, is this the Alpha Blokes podcast?
No, it's not the Alpha Blokes podcast. Yeah, that's definitely not theirs because that is still going, and I don't know those guys.
Yeah, okay, yep. Sorry.
But so they had released an episode.
Yep.
Which upset someone.
Okay.
And look, and they quite fairly took it pretty seriously. They retracted the episode. They apologized. So very handled it very, very professionally. And and one of the guys was like, we just got to can the whole thing.
Wow, that's extreme.
No, he just went straight like, look, that was deeply unsettling for me. Fair enough. Good. Yeah. Good. Okay, I've learned something from this. Yeah, good. Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
But that's, part of his,
he sounds like a bit of a flog. Sorry, I don't want to diss your friend, but He sounds quite the flog.
But no,
Sorry,
the best.
Go on.
So then they're like, okay, let's take it down.
What,
and
the whole podcast?
Yep. After that, so this guy
Well,
was
sounds like they worked really hard on it, and like over a long period, and spent like hours and.
I don't know. I wasn't involved, but
I don't know. Just that's the vibe I'm getting.
But no. And then so like convinced us. Everyone else was like, no, it's fine. You know, we handled that professionally and elegantly.
Yeah, we'll just
we've learned
adjust
from
a bit
it,
and learn,
and we can move on and change it. And then no. So they pulled it all down. Went to start a new
everything, even the episodes that they'd already put out.
Even the episodes
worked really hard on.
Worked really hard on getting heaps and heaps of listeners.
Yeah,
getting some really good traction.
Built a small but loyal following.
Built a community, I would say.
Yeah,
mate. And then the guy who basically forced them to shut down the podcast. Then, when they were pivoting to something else to rebound from that, because they were on a good wicket, they were on a roll.
It sounds like they're on an upwards trajectory.
Yeah, they had the community ready to go.
I don't like where this is going, Craig. I'll tell you.
He turns around and goes, "No, you know what? I'm too busy. I'm gonna do homegrown tomato paste.
Yeah,
I've got these wicked tomato plants in the backyard.
Oh my god!
I'm going to do some homegrown tomato paste. I'm going to start doing a business where I sell that. So I don't have time for your podcast anymore.
That is utter
floggery. After everything has been completely deleted from life.
God, that hurts just hearing about that. That's messed up.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one. All right, so our flog of the week goes to that guy that you mentioned from the podcast. Okay, so I just wanted to let's keep going. Actually, no, I don't have anything left. That's it. That's all the dumb shit he's done.
That cannot be all the dumb shit that Donald Trump's ever done.
Well, yep, it is.
Didn't he make fun of a disabled person once?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, basically he flailed his arms around making fun of a reporter that has a disability. Just wild that he can just literally do whatever the hell he wants and he's off his head and he is absolutely fucking insane and absolutely fucking rich and powerful. And also, actually, just wanted to mention he accepted a free Boeing aeroplane from Qatar.
Qatar?
Yeah.
Where they're breeding all the terrorists that hate America?
Yeah, like from like a different country. So there was a few questions about that and he was being asked about it and he said, they've given us, and look, I'm paraphrasing here, I'm actually trying to remember this, but something along the lines of, they've given us this free big plane that we're going to turn into Air Force One.
What are you going to do? I
know, that's what it's like. He's like, what are we going to do? And he goes, actually, it's too big. It's way too big.
You're right. It's too big.
What is wrong with you? Like,
I'll change it. I'll ask him for a different one.
Yeah, a free plane has just landed from another country, which there is some ethical kind of questions about accepting a free plane from another country to use as Air Force One. And his big thing was, we've saved the taxpayers in America so much money.
Well, I think, and I'm just going off the top of my head, but I think he's also utter floggery stems from just being essentially supportive of the wealthy becoming wealthier and not really giving a fuck about, people that are actually doing it hard.
Yeah.
And so he will look after his mates and his own best interests before anyone else. And that's not even a presidential thing. As a massively wealthy individual, that's just a shit way to live your life, is by profiting off others. I also remember that I'm pretty sure this is true, that on 9/11 after the planes took the towers down, he was like, well, my building's now the biggest.
No.
But the financial, the district building? The other big one? And that's his
Trump Tower.
Is that the one in Manhattan?
Yeah. I've been there. I've seen it.
Is it really
went to
tall?
America a while ago. Yeah, it just has like Trump Towers, and there's lots of guys out the front holding machine guns.
I was about to ask if you were there before or after 9/11, but considering that you were, 15 when 9/11 happened?
Yeah, it was after, and we went to the memorial, and that was pretty intense. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Just wild.
Is it true that they've got like phone handsets there that you pick up and it has like the recorded messages of the people leaving voicemails for their loved ones?
I don't remember there being phone handsets, but I do remember there being like a button that you push and then it's like, you hear them leaving a voice message to their family. Yeah, it's absolutely horrific. And not funny. That's a not funny thing in our podcast. But look, I reckon I can't think of anything else that Donald Trump let us know.
I reckon there would be an enormous amount more. Maybe
we can come back for a part 2 another day.
Even the Epstein list stuff and but again, we don't want to venture too far into the political aspects of it.
No, but I think we should mention about Stormy Daniels' affair. So he had an affair with a porn star.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had an affair with a porn star, I think, just before he was, going to stand for president. And then he made her sign like a non-disclosure agreement. She's later come out. And anyway, so there's this big, just disgusting corruption. But it did lead me to thinking, how much would someone have to pay you to have sex with Donald Trump?
Me?
What's your number? Yeah. Is there an amount of money? Is there an amount?
Am I top or bottom?
What would you least prefer?
Good either way.
Fucking hell, all right. So either.
What would be my number?
Yeah. Like $1 million?
That would be amazing.
That would do it.
Yeah. But I was like 50, 100?
50, 100 grand?
Nah, $100.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's cheap.
Well, I mean it's money for jam, right? I don't have to like the guy.
Yeah, but $50 to $100, like, this is actually a serious question.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think you're taking it seriously.
You think it's a serious question to ask, what is my number to have sex with Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Money-wise?
Yeah.
Okay. So given that...
You just picture him naked, sweaty, Donald Trump naked and sweaty, drooling, and like coughing, like hacking up some... He's got a bit of a cold, so he's coughing and hacking and spluttering all over you.
Yeah, I reckon I'd do it for $1 million.
Yeah, for $1 million? Yeah, right. Wow, that's really fucked up. All right, moving on. Now, we have a local flog segment. Well, we don't have any segments because it's a brand new podcast and we've never made a podcast before in our lives.
Never seen a podcast.
But this segment is called Local Flog.
Yeah, I've got a couple of local flogs, the local being to Australia.
It's not really what I would have thought was local, but that's cool. It's our first episode.
Local to my neighbourhood?
Yeah, like any assistant manager at 7-Eleven, your mother-in-law, R.I.P.
Yeah, good one.
We do not make jokes about dead people unless they were flogs when they were alive. Are you right, Craig?
Wow. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
So
and then they're fair game. Sorry.
I'm going down to Melbourne, where news report is brief, but literally a flog.
Yep.
Police are looking for a man in a pink bucket hat who performed a lewd act in front of a woman's window in Melbourne's Bayside. Police say the man climbed a fence in front of the house near New and Canaan Streets in Brighton about 2:15 on November the 1st. There he allegedly inappropriately touched himself while looking into the home through a window.
Oh, God.
So it's definitely not funny that you can't do that. But
that segment should be called Flog the Dolphin.
Flog the Dolphin.
And it should be about wanking.
Well, he was wanking.
He was wanking.
He was wanking. But
okay, so this is the Flog the Dolphin segment. The local-ish Flog the Dolphin segment.
Okay. I don't know whether Dolphin comes into it, but dolphins could actually have their own flog episodes. I fucking hate dolphins.
Yeah, not a fan of the old dolphi.
No, but old mate Melbourne's Bayside wearing like a
pink bucket hat.
Fluffy pink bucket hat, wearing a white Nike T-shirt saying just do it. Looking directly in the window, having a wank.
Yeah, that's so fucked, eh?
The poor woman was at home. She got it on video, though, so that's pretty hot.
I got a guy I know.
I like where this is going.
Yeah. I won't say his name, but you know who you are if you're listening. He was at work and he was working in a public building and he went into the toilet and he heard some grunting and groaning from one of the cubicles and he was like, oh, okay, that sounds like someone could be having a wank. But then was like, oh, no, maybe it's someone, tackling a huge shit that they're grunting and groaning. And then he sort of like paused for a moment and then he heard like the actual slapping sound of
wanking.
Having a wank in the public toilet noisily.
Well,
that's floggery. That's Flog the Dolphin floggery right there.
It's, mate, when you got to go, you got to go.
It's just so disturbing. Like,
why? I'm going to deliberately climb over this person's fence and have a wank.
Fucked up, yeah.
And he is wearing a pink bucket hat, but he doesn't look like he's like off his face on drugs or anything. But who knows?
Have you seen a picture of him?
Yeah, it's on the news thing. It looks
because the woman took the picture.
Took a video.
We'll have to post that somewhere where people can find it. TikTok or something.
He's fled the scene, so currently, as far as I know, he's still at large.
I thought you were going to say he's still at that lady's window.
Still, it hasn't finished yet. The police are politely waiting for him to finish, so they don't come in. So he doesn't come in the patrol car.
Yeah, they're not animals. They're police.
Yeah, and they're not cleaners.
Exactly. If they have to clean up one
he's
more,
just going to come on the avocados. Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
He kind of looks like my brother-in-law, but
does it?
He could be in Melbourne. I'll find out.
Isn't that the bucket hat you knitted him last Christmas? Actually,
it is.
Yeah. Jesus,
that's the Just Do It shirt that
he was known to wear often.
That he always wears.
Yeah. No wonder he looks like him. Anyway, moving on.
The guy who just came over the avocados in the yard.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
But
that's not funny, by the way. Don't get upset.
If you're gonna
we are not laughing about weirdos wanking in your window. Okay.
I am a little bit, but not enough for it to be problematic.
Nah, not disrespectful.
Not disrespectful. There's a line. Laughing.
There's a line. You have not crossed it.
And then just one last little tidbit going back down to Victoria.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know who Thomas Sewell is.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, basically, he is a massive Nazi.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, he's just been... granted bail.
Flog is strong on this one.
Yeah, massive flog.
Sorry, yeah.
But the reason calling Nazis flogs is pretty low-hanging fruit, right?
Yeah.
Anyone that writes
flogs
into us and complains about that, we're just going to forward that straight to the AFP. So
that's it, yeah. That's it. Also, don't come and attack us either, though.
Well, don't attack Craig Newman, but Flan.
Do not attack Flan either. But there's a guy called Doggo who lives in Adelaide. And he hates Nazis. He says that you guys are all a bunch of girls' blouses. Yeah, and he spray painted a swastika on the road and then pissed on it. That's how much he disrespects Nazis. So Doggo from Adelaide.
He famously says Hitler was wrong. So
he does. Yep. Sorry, yes.
No, but so Thomas Sewell, it's Sewell, Sewell.
Yeah.
But the reason why I'm talking, so he's been granted bail and just a notorious right-wing Nazi fuckwit. But why I bring that up is because he looks just like you.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Let's fact check this, hey, shall we?
He's got
Sewell.
He's got less hair because he doesn't embrace the greys like you do.
Oh,
You do. You look exactly like him.
Definitely don't.
In fact, if I just saw that picture of him being arrested, I'd be like, oh my God, Flan shaved his head and he's in trouble.
Nah, that is not. Nah. Anyway, speaking of
Maybe I
people,
just think that because you guys say the same sort of stuff.
Speaking of people thinking that I'm someone that I'm not, I remember a little while ago, I used to work for a well-known Australian hardware chain that
Home Timber and Hardware?
No, that is run by Flogs. The higher up you go, the bigger the flog. There's some people that work there. Shout out to my old work buddies. Love you all. But as a company, absolute floggy company. Flog Inc., I think they're called. Anyway, they're a big, green building and they're well known. I won't say the name, so I don't want them to sue us. And because they probably would sue us because they're flogs and because they've got so much money because they forced every other competitor to shut down because they're flogs. Anyway, I could be biased. My old mates.
Are you talking about Mitre 10?
No. My old mates that worked there, a picture, someone saw a picture online of this police officer who was at a police academy function, shaking hands with the police commissioner. And I got a message from my old boss with that photo saying, congratulations, we're all really excited here for you, of me
being
as a police officer shaking hands with the police commissioner. But it wasn't me. So it was really funny. And I'd actually seen that same photo and I'd said to my wife earlier, I was like, hey, look, it's me getting a police award or something. And then, so they'd put it in their work chat group and said, congratulations, Flan. And, people are putting emojis of police cars. And then actually, I think at the time we had some good ideas that I would just walk in to the hardware store that I was working at and just be like, look, I'm undercover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm undercover. You guys got to empty your pockets out of all your fucking coke and all that shit that I know that you take to get you through the day in this hellhole.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you can buy it back off me at a higher price.
Yeah. Take me to Mr. Big.
Take me to Mr. Benny.
Yeah.
That reminds me of and there's no flogs involved in this very short story. Is my mum's grandmother who had a photo frame that just had the stock photo in it, and
I don't think
it looks similar to my mum's cousin.
No. All right. Well, we're getting a bit off topic. Well, I just wanted to quickly mention, which I thought of today, a flog animal. So,
right.
and I'm going to nominate for the flog animal snakes.
I don't think you have any really good reason to nominate snakes as flogs. I think actually animals in general, you can't really be a flog if you're an animal.
What about flies? They are flogs.
But they're not. They're annoying to us because of the way that we want to live.
Yeah.
But
they're flogs. Snakes, right? Okay, snakes.
Okay, why are snakes flogs?
Thank you. Finally, you asked me a sensible question for once. They are flogs because, I saw a snake slithering across the road today and there's just no need for them. Like, we don't need these things that just slither around everywhere, biting everyone, killing dogs, humans, families, children for nothing. Yeah, they... oh God! Like I don't even know. Like they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs.
They are. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're just not. They're just not. Yeah.
I think that's a shit take. Snakes are fine. Like,
they're fucked.
But you're a flog for just saying something you don't like. Is a flog just on the basis of you don't like it.
Oh, we're going to start hurling insults, are we, Craig? Is this where this is going?
Well, it's not an insult. It's like what
term
you're doing.
Demon, is it?
What you're doing. You're doing a Donald Trump.
You are that's it. You've. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone, on our first ever go at trying to make a podcast.
Yeah. It's interesting. What's this thing?
It's been fun. What's up?
I still not sure what this thing in front of me is. What is this?
Yeah, that's the microphone, remember?
Microphone, yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, thanks a lot for listening. We'll bring out another episode soon. Come say g'day on our email address.
Say g'day on the
flogspodcast@gmail.com. Send us an email with g'day.
Just g'day.
Reach out. If you want to jump on as a guest, we'd love to have you. There's only two of us. There's room for one more as a guest. If you're a frog, no, because don't even get me started on frogs.
No,
they are the floggiest animal.
You cannot have an argument of why frogs are flogs.
Yes, I can.
Frogs
I will.
Amazing.
But we might save that for our next episode.
I won't be part of that.
Now, before we go though, I did want to see what you thought Donald Trump rated on the flogometer.
Ooh, I would say just on the scale of it and his accessibility to the public, exposure to the public, I'm going to go 9.
Yeah, wow, okay. And that's out of 10?
Yeah, just as a flog. And the reason why I say that is because you have people that are actually despicable human beings like Pol Pot, Adolf Hitler. Yeah. But they were pretty clear.
Sorry, yeah.
Doggo.
Yeah.
They were pretty clear on their agenda, right? So, yes, absolute shitty human beings, but I think the flog traits are more that, just being a general dickhead as opposed to just being an absolutely murderous, abhorrent cunt.
Yeah.
Which one redeeming feature of Trump
is
that he hasn't murdered anyone with his own bare hands.
Yes, that's true. Any other redeeming features?
He is objectively, he's funny. He says funny shit.
Yeah, true. He has given us entertainment. He is an entertainer.
He is an entertainer.
That's true.
He is funny. It'd be awful to live somewhere that he has the run of the show. But
where he's
fuck me, he says some funny shit.
Yes, true. He's absolutely terrifying. So all I would say is flogs. podcast takes one to know one.
Takes one to know one.
So
and just remember,
flogs abound.
Flogs abound, and we all can be a flog, but don't be the biggest flog.
Yeah, don't be a complete flog all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, and I also would rate Donald Trump as, I reckon, I'm going to go an 8, I reckon. What did you say?
I said 9.
Okay, then 9.5.
9.5.
I'd say, yeah.
I'm gonna change mine to 8.
I'm going to change mine to 4. And you to 10.
I'm going to change mine to 0.
Craig Newman to 100.
Craig Newman, not a flog. It says it on my business card.
All right, Craig. Good to see you.
Right, Flan,
I'll catch up with you next week.
It's good to meet you.
Actually, not next week, next fortnight. Well, we haven't really discussed that, but yeah, it's good to meet for the first time.
You want to play Fortnite?
Yeah.
Hey, there's
I've got
a
to
flog.
go because I've got to go play some Fortnite.
Yeah, I've got to go play some Fortnite.
And yeah, you at home, thanks for listening. If you've got any ideas as to who you want us to cover, complete flogs, let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. Be nice to each other. Don't be too floggy.
See you, flogs.